sit back, relax. You're gonna see the most amazing Jade Museum and showroom and company on the planet. Fantastic day to everyone. As you know, I'm a motivational speaker, life coach, and author. Along with all that, I'm an eco artist, and I take trash or natural materials and make sculptures and art, and it accomplishes all three commitments. Well, I'm here at Maya Jade, and they have 3 locations in Antigua, and this is the factory. You're going to meet the owner and the creator of this company. She's fantastic, and they take jade and make beautiful things out of it. So we're going to see the fantastic stuff that they have in this huge showroom, and we're going to visit the factory as well, because making art is great for your mind, great for sharing with other people, and great for the environment, especially if it's eco art. Okay, stay tuned. Let's go meet everyone. Well, everyone, we're in the tour area, and you're about to meet Mary Lou Ridinger, and she's straightening up for another tour, which the tourists come and they love to hear about jade. How do you do?
Hello, Monty. How are you?
I am fantastic. And this is your company. You created it.
Yes.
When?
I'm the archaeologist who came to Guatemala 51 years ago to solve an archaeological problem, which is we had 3,000 years of jade culture in Mesoamerica from 1500 AD to 1500 BC to AD 1500, and nobody knew where the archaeological sources of jade were. So I came here to solve the problem, and I was right. The jade sources were in Guatemala, and I'll show you how I solved the problem.
Okay.
So the way you look for jade is you grab your rock hammer. I'm sure you've got your rock hammers at home.
There you go. Get your rock hammer. Is that the original one you started with?
No, this is the original one I started with.
Let's show you that one. Let's see that one.
We're going to see that.
Okay.
So what you're going for when you hit jade is you want to have a bounce and a noise. So this is jade. There's the bounce and the noise. This is not jade. No bounce, no noise.
Okay.
So jade has a higher compressive strength than steel. So every time I hit the rock, I am destroying the rock hammer. So this is my original rock hammer. You can see what
it's hit a few rocks in this day.
The rock will do. The jade.
Yeah.
Only the jade.
That's
the
steel.
jade can theoretically withstand a direct nuclear attack. I don't know why they won't let me experiment with nuclear weapons, but you get the picture.
Okay.
But this rock is not jade, and about another 5 or 6 years is going to be nothing but a pile of dust. The jade is going to be here for 400 million years. The jade has a very long shelf life. So the hammers have to be replaced every 2 or 3 years.
Okay.
So if you come over here and take a look at this map, when my husband and I got here in 1974, we rediscovered the first jade source here. This is the tectonic plate boundary.
Where are we?
First off, where are we? We're in Antigua, Guatemala.
Yeah, I know.
And we're down here on the Caribbean tectonic plate.
Okay.
And if you walk 39 miles north from Antigua, Guatemala, you will be on the North American tectonic plate all the way to Alaska and the Arctic Circle.
Okay.
Where the 2 tectonic plates come together right here. This is the tectonic plate boundary, and all the jade forms, you have to look at me now. All the jade forms on the tectonic plate boundary through a process called subduction faulting as the tectonic plates move over and under each other.
Okay.
So when my husband and I got here in '74 and discovered the first source, that's an archaeological site. And here we are in 1974. So here we are standing on the tectonic plate boundary.
Was that your husband there?
That's my husband.
There you go.
And
that's you?
That's a big hunk of jade at my feet there. If you look at my boots down there, you'll see a nice hunk of jade next to my boots.
It's a big hunk of jade.
Yep.
That's wonderful.
So after 1974, we rediscovered 12 different sources of jade in Guatemala. Most of them are on this National Geographic map. But some of them we discovered after the National Geographic map was published.
And speaking of National Geographic, you have your own thing. Okay.
So when my husband and I rediscovered the jade sources, we decided we were going to build a factory, teach the descendants of the Mayas how to carve jade the way their ancestors had. We wanted to make replicas of beautiful treasures from museums around the world and create a local industry. And that was a total failure. And for 13 years, everybody laughed at us and called us crazy. And Guatemalans would come in and say, yeah, we know you gringos are crazy because we know we don't have jade in Guatemala. And tourists would come in and say, we've never heard of jade from Guatemala. We think jade is green and comes from China. Jade isn't green, it doesn't come from China, but they didn't know that. And usually during those 13 years, I would go home to my hometown of Fort Worth, Texas, and my grandmother Usually after her second cocktail would ask me, what do you really do in Guatemala? And when my picture came out in National Geographic, my grandmother said, you really do have the jade mine in Guatemala. So thank you, National Geographic, for validating me in the eyes of my grandmother, but also in the eyes of the people of Guatemala. Because after that, people would come in and they would say, you know, maybe she's not crazy. Maybe this really is jade. Maybe it's part of our heritage. Maybe it's valuable. So that's what I've been doing for the last 51 years. Everything I mine and carve, I sell with a certificate from the Gemological Institute of America, because they're the people who've been testing our stones since 1974. And as you travel around the world, about 95% of everything offered to tourists as jade is not jade. So if you really want to start collecting jade, always ask for something in writing, and that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Okay, good. It's a great story.
Thank you.
Show us your digs.
I left out a whole lot.
Oh well,
But,
that's
anyway.
okay.
So
You're a busy girl.
here we go quickly. All pure jade in the world.
Those are all the colors of jade in the world?
Nephrite or jadeite, because there are two kinds of jade in the world, and most people think jadeite is not jade. Jadeite is the more rare and more valuable form of jade. Jade is a generic term. The correct mineralogical terms are jadeite or nephrite.
Okay.
All pure jadeite and all pure nephrite, regardless of where it's from in the world, all pure jade in the world is white.
Who's this guy?
That's King Pakao, who died and was buried in 683 AD. Under the temple, the inscriptions were 26 pounds of jade on his body.
Okay. Very
So
nice.
here we are. All pure jade in the world is white, whether it's jadeite or nephrite.
Really?
Yes, jade is sodium, aluminum, silica. Sodium is white, aluminum is white, silica is pure white quartz. All pure jade in the world is white. I'm wearing white jade today with carnelian.
Okay.
So as it pushed up 160 million years ago on the tectonic plate boundaries in Guatemala, if it only touched white minerals, it stayed white. If it touched nickel, it turned red green. If it touched copper, it turned dark green. If it touched cobalt, it turned bluish. If it touched manganese and ferrous iron, it turned black. You know, very rare, very valuable black jade in Guatemala. If it touched titanium, iron, and manganese, it turned purple and pink. And if it touched chromium, it turned bright green, either apple green, like my ring here, or imperial green, like the stones over there, which are $1 million a bead.
$1 million a bead.
That's $27 million.
Let's take a look over there. What do we got going here?
That's $27 billion for 27 beads. You can count them.
Right,
One,
right.
2, 3. It's 27 beads.
So I don't see a white jade though. Where's the white jade on that chart you just showed me? Where's the white? This is the white. That's called white.
Yep.
Okay, to me that doesn't look white, but
Does that look
I'm
white?
colorblind. That looks kind of white. I guess it's white. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's been, so that would be your favorite. What's your favorite one? White, right?
Well, I sort of like lavender a lot.
It's pretty. Very pretty.
Okay.
I don't know if you can hear the rain in the background, but it's pouring rain in Antigua. Jade Museum. You could speak.
This is our Jade Museum. These are replicas of the Bonampak murals. This is a display showing Maya lapidary techniques, showing how the Maya and 7 different cultures carved jade over a period of 3,000 years. This is our timeline. 3,000 years of jade culture, 7 different cultures from 2000 BC to 1521 AD.
This is quite a museum.
We have information. Here. Micrófono. I have a microphone on there.
Yes.
Well, anyway, this is
Where'd it go?
Did they go?
It dropped. Okay,
Good afternoon.
okay, can you put it, well, you can just hold it if you want.
Okay. Okay, so what we're looking at here is 3,000 years. We're looking at Palenque, we're looking at Teotihuacan, we're looking at Bonampak, we're looking at classic Maya, and we're going to look at all of the trade routes over 3,000 years
Okay.
of culture. We're going to look at the replica of the tomb.
Now, I've been to Petén.
We're gonna look- okay. First of all, if you're interested in the Maya calendar, my TED Talk is on the evolution of the Maya calendar and the astronomy and mathematics behind the Maya calendar.
Okay.
So starting about 25 years ago, I really became interested in Maya culture and Maya ancestral wisdom and astronomy and mathematics behind Maya civilization. So my TED Talk is not on Jade, it's on the Maya calendar.
Okay. And
So
you're,
these are the, right here, we're looking at the 20 sacred days in the Maya calendar, right here.
okay,
Yesterday was the Maya New Year, so we have a new 260-day period. That calendar combines with the 365-day calendar and two other calendars to define the Maya long count calendar, which is a period of 26,250 years that resets every 26,250 years.
what's their language?
Which is what we just did in 2012.
Okay,
When everybody talked about the Maya calendar, no, the Maya calendar was resetting after 26,000 years.
okay,
Okay, so here we go. This is a story about the Maya calendar, Maya time, and how the Maya counted time. There we go. This is the story of Linda Shealy, the great Maya archaeologist who wrote Maya Cosmos and the Code of Kings, and she's the person who is mainly responsible for deciphering Maya hieroglyphs. 50 years ago, she wrote all the first books on deciphering Maya hieroglyphs. When I met her 45 years ago, she said her life ambition was to carve jade. So all these pieces down here were carved by Linda Shealy. We are in the Linda Shealy Museum here.
okay.
And
And who's this guy here?
he's a guy who has jade inlaid in his teeth. And this is a whole story here about jade inlay in teeth. Pre-Hispanic dentistry by Dr. Billy Mata. And what happened with the Mayas is when they had the jade inlaid in their teeth, they usually suffered from a lifetime of pain because the dentist didn't know how to seal the holes. So they had infections, constant infections in their teeth and gums, and tremendous amount of bone loss. This is a replica of a Maya tomb. For some reason, the tomb is covered right now with drops of water. But basically, the idea of a Maya tomb is this is where the Maya king was going to go, after his death. The road he's going to take to Xibalba is the road under the ocean. So this particular tomb has got spondylus shell, conch shell, starfish, and so forth, all the iconography from the floor of the ocean, because that's a path he will take to become immortal. And this is a map of the Maya trade routes over 3,000 years. We have the Maya Jade Motagua River Valley here, the tectonic plate boundaries. These are all Maya sites where jade occurs. And this is how it was carried over a period of 3,000 years to Honduras and El Salvador and Costa Rica and Mexico. And these are the different products that were traded. We have the jade, the salt, the cacao, the obsidian. We have cotton and feathers, the salt, ceramics, obsidian, and honey, and animal pelts. Here's a little replica of the mural of San Bartolo. And up here we have the rabbit and the moon, very important in Maya culture. And we have the site from El Mirador, Petén, looking straight out toward Calakmul in Mexico.
Yeah, I loved Petén, that was really great.
And we have here the Mendoza Codex, which is, you can see what the Aztecs were demanding from the Maya area in terms of tribute. And there's the jade, the chalchihuitl that the Aztecs wanted. And they wanted cacao, of course, because that was one of their major things. And honey and jaguar skins and feathers and so forth. They demanded tribute from the Mayas. The Mayas didn't want to pay them any tribute ever. And they sent them fake jade. because they felt that the Aztecs were barbarians and they didn't deserve to own any real jade. So the next time you're in a museum and somebody tries to show you Aztec jade, you can look at your neighbor and say that's just junk because they didn't have real jade in the Maya time. That's a story of the Maya stolen mask that was stolen from a museum in Guatemala that I returned in 2001 to the Guatemalan government, which is the only time in 100 years of archaeology that a national treasure has been found and taken back to the Guatemalan government before it left the country. So you could say thank you, Mary Lou.
I was going to say congratulations and thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, indeed. What is this right here?
Oh, that's the Rio Azul mask. That's one of the pieces that was stolen from Guatemala in the 1980s. It was originally purchased by a Swiss collector who was so embarrassed because National Geographic published it as a piece that had been stolen from Guatemala that he sold it to the Jade Museum in Barcelona. And they were so embarrassed they never displayed it because they owned a stolen artifact with the Guatemalan government, and Mary Lou Ridinger were asking to be returned to Guatemala. And they sold it to a prince in Qatar. It's now in Qatar.
That's the authentic one?
The original.
It's original.
The original one is in Qatar.
Oh, okay.
We do a beautiful replica in real jade because the original wasn't really jade.
Oh, okay.
That's the La Venta offering, one of the earliest Maya pieces of art found in the world, dating about 1500 BC.
This one here?
And that's the cacao pot from Rio Azul, and the early carving, the Tuxtla statuette, which is the earliest example in jade of Maya hieroglyphs inscribed in jade. It's in the National Museum of Anthropology in Mexico City, the original. I'll keep these in my room. I'm keeping you out of the rain.
Thank you.
Hi, Poppy.
Hello, Mrs. Myron.
Okay.
This is Patty. Hello, Patty.
Hello. Have a fantastic day.
Yes.
Well, there are stories in every part of this room about 51 years of jade mining. A lot to do with the museum is down at that end of the room. Replica masks from different cultures. Over here is my retirement holder. This is Imperial Green Jade, like you saw. This worth $1 million.
This is $1 million? No, there's a lot more because
Yes, I've been offered well over $1 million for it, but it's one of the few boulders we have that's the natural imperial jade in a boulder.
oh,
So, I'm not
and
selling it.
those little ones
No.
are 1 million each. Those little ones out of this,
This is here so that tourists can touch it.
right?
Because jade is all about touching it. So is it cold?
Yes, it is.
And the next question is it heavy?
It feels heavy.
I don't think you want to try to pick it up.
No.
And the next question is what does the surface feel like? Because if you can answer those three questions, then you know that it's really jade and not serpentine or aventurine or some other stone.
It feels fantastic.
And here we have lots of examples of the lavender jade.
Not white jade. No, white
Oh,
jade.
you want to see some white jade?
Yeah, white jade.
This is all lavender over here. Patty, oh, you're going to show. This is the way the boulder looked. Actually, if you looked at the outside of the boulder, it looked like that. It looked
Okay.
brown.
Okay,
It didn't look like it was jade at all.
I see.
So when we first saw these boulders, we thought it wasn't jade. And then we put it on a saw, and you could see what it looked like after it was on a diamond saw.
Yeah.
But this is what the exterior of the boulder looked like. So we sent it off to the laboratory to make sure it was jade, and this is the February 1998 translucent model violet and white oval cabochon, and the rock contains jadeite jade. And there we go.
There you go.
Oh, there's some more beautiful lavender right there.
Yes, gorgeous.
And somebody this morning was asking me about galactic gold jade. Some white, some nice white. I think a lot of the best white jade is in the next room. This is the galactic gold jade.
Galactic gold jade.
Yeah. And when we discovered the gold jade, we didn't know that it was jade. We didn't know what it was, and we sent it off to the lab to be tested. But you can see, if you hold it up to the light, you can. Oh, you can't see that anymore.
Translucent a little bit or no?
No, it's not translucent. Looking for sparkly metallic
So how
flecks.
much is a piece like this?
Sparkly metallic flecks is what we're looking for. There we are. You can see a little bit of gold and silver and pyrite in there.
How much
There's sparkly metallic flecks. You can get a good shot of it right there.
Okay. Yeah.
So we didn't know it was jade. We thought it was probably not jade, and that's our assay from 1987. It says jadeite jade.
Yeah.
Oh, there we
So
go.
what's a piece like this, host, right there?
$4,868.
No wonder you have a guard at the door.
Okay, so these are some of the one-of-a-kind pieces. That's beautiful translucent Olmec blue jade up there. And that's a Maltese falcon there. Got Humphrey Bogart in the back there looking at it.
Imagine a real diamond in the eye, of course.
Probably that's a cubic zirconia.
Really?
Yeah.
I would think that's worth a lot of money.
And this is our VIP room.
Oh. What's happening here? Where'd you go? VIP room.
We were along here recently. I saw some very pretty flowers.
And you have 3 storerooms here, or
Yeah.
3 shops.
This is white jade right here, and this is white jade right here, and this is white jade right here. And this is our specialty showroom here. I'm on my way to the airport.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, dear. Well,
A lot of jade.
Really high and beautiful translucent Olmec blue. There and there. And that's high-end Olmec blue here. So almost everything in this case is Olmec blue.
Uh-huh.
In that place, there's a town, it's Santa Maria Jesus, and there's a...
This is pure black jade.
Beautiful.
From there, for that place, and it's a...
This is
What is interesting copy?
lavender jade, violet jade here.
So many pieces.
And if you step up these stairs, we've got some imperial jade in here. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't tell you what is galactic gold, but there should be some in here.
Okay.
These are all one-of-a-kind pieces of art.
Well, you're making beautiful things out of nature, you know? That's
It's a beautiful
that's
piece
what I
of
do with
snake
eco
there.
art. I make eco art. This is like eco art. Beautiful. Do you have an online presence where
We
people
do.
can buy on a website
We
or
have,
something?
It's a very nice website. And you can go to, I'll give you the brochure. You can go to www.jademaya.com.
Okay, one second here. Another little room. JadeMaya.com, I believe she said.
This is our bread and butter item. You can pick out any day in the last 5,000 years that you were born.
Oh,
And you can also do it online with the Maya calendar. And you can pick out the day you were born and what it says about the day you were born.
June
In
8th,
English and in Spanish. What year?
54.
June 8, 54. You're a co-op.
Okay.
So there it is in Spanish, and on the other
Kawak.
side, it's a kawak. It says
Kawak.
balanced, calm, homebodies, I guess not, imaginative, responsible, writers, engineers, architects, ecologists, and that's a sign of duality. Man, woman, light storms, raining, thunder, difficulties in caves. So the kawaks are over here. Look, I shot a kawak right there. On the back it'll say kawak. And we have little ones.
Okay, let's
And
get.
we have keychains.
Okay, let's get to the. I'm running out of batteries, so let's get to
Okay.
the factory.
Factory. Perfect. I'm gonna let I'll let Marco do that with you.
Okay.
Marco, can you show him the factory? Because I've got to leave for the airport.
Oh, of course, yes, I can.
This is Monty. This is Marco.
Pleasure meeting you.
Wonderful to meet you too.
Have a fantastic trip.
Thank you.
Yes.
All right. So if you want, we can continue over there. This is a beautiful factory. It has been open since 1974, the year when Mary Lou rediscovered the jade sources. This is all the machinery that they use for working with jade. We have very specialized people working on certain tasks, like for example, polishing the jade, giving the shape. All the machinery is always diamond based because in that way it is, possible for us to work very effectively.
So this is a diamond wheel.
Exactly,
This right
yeah,
here?
that is a diamond wheel right there. But we also
That's got to be
work-
worth a lot of money just in itself, right?
Yes, it must. But we also work with, sandpaper. We have the sandpaper wheels as well because in that way we can soften, the surface of jade and give it a better quality. And of course we have, more specific and very detailed pieces as well. We work with some pieces very much like this ones, to get to the to the really difficult corners in case if we work with masks or different figurines. And we also have that wheel in the center. That one is for polishing. It's leather basically, so it polishes the jade and it gives it a better looking, definitely.
So I see him measuring something as he's.
Yes, exactly.
He's
Yeah,
cutting.
he's measuring the cabochons, which are basically the pieces that we make for setting, into earrings and bracelets and also necklaces.
Okay.
They always need to measure these pieces so they can fit into the silver settings as well. These are some of the masks that we produce here. We have.
So you make those masks here?
Yes, we do.
Oh.
Yeah, we do. But we only have some people doing them because it is very difficult work to do that. We usually have this mask poured on a piece of wood, a wooden base, and then they start to build, all the different pieces, because this is a mosaic mask. So since it's a mosaic, it basically, has all these pieces put all together. Like
Will the wood remain after it's built?
Yes,
Okay, so
it
this
would remain.
gives it strength
Yes,
as well.
it is very strong. Yes,
Okay.
exactly. And at the same time, they would work with plaster, and that would, maintain, the mask. And then this is the final look. This one, for example, is a replica that we made here, from the King Prakal mask, which was found under the Temple of the Inscriptions back in 1952. The original one is in the Mexico City. And that's a really beautiful replica that we made here. As you can see, this is the backing.
Yep.
The earrings, the beautiful jade.
Wow.
And that is all that they work. That is the rough piece of jade.
It's very cold.
It is very cold. Yes,
It's
that's
amazing.
One of the most interesting facts about the Guatemalan jade. It's very, very cold. And very heavy as well.
Very heavy.
It is a very heavy stone because it's very dense. And this is very much,
Wow.
work. Yeah.
That is heavy.
Yeah, it is heavy.
Wow.
And this is the difference between.
You're so strong.
Yes.
What's your name?
Marco.
Marcos.
Yes. And then this is also the.
She showed me that earlier. Yeah, I get
Yes,
that part
yes,
of it.
exactly. Yeah, the stones and the sound of them, and then the limestone. But that's basically what we have here in the factory, and all the work that they're doing here every day to finally.
And this
get-
supplies all 3 of your stores?
Yes, exactly. This supplies all of our stores. We also have.
Can you call him
another-
over so we can see a little bit what
Yeah,
he's
of
doing?
course. Don Chávez.
Don Chavez.
Don Manuel, ¿podría venir? Él solo quiere ver la pieza en la que está trabajando.
¿Cómo?
Él solo quiere ver la pieza en la que está trabajando usted.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
So that's what he's carving right now.
Exactly.
And it's
that's
going to
what
fit
he's
into that.
carving. Yeah, exactly. That is going to be an earring. Ese va a ser un arete, ¿verdad? Pendiente. Yeah, it's going to be an earring.
See,
yeah.
see,
So,
see.
yeah, it's gonna be
For
an
you?
earring. No,
No, I know.
Yeah. and
So
that's,
it's almost done, looks like.
Yeah, it is almost done, and he has to make sure that it fits. That is the silver fitting that he works. Muchas gracias, muchachos.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's what they do there. So they polish it.
And what's he doing there? Why don't you call him over?
Don Pedro, ¿nos podría mostrar lo que está trabajando ahí? He's also, giving shape. That's a translucent blue jade.
Oh, look at that.
And he's basically giving shape. He's working with water.
How many years has he been doing this?
¿Cuántos años ha trabajado aquí, don Pedro?
¿Trabajar aquí?
Ajá. 4 years.
But in the trade, more, I'm sure.
¿Cuántos años ha trabajado acá?
Como 18 años.
Like 18 years, approximately.
He's new at it. Okay.
Gracias, don Pedro.
Well, thank you so much.
All right.
It's been a fantastic tour. This will be
Okay.
on Be Fantastic YouTube channel.
All right. Send me the link.
Yes, thank you.
All right, here you go.
Welcome to the Be Fantastic channel, where you will find many fantastic interviews with amazing people,
Visit the top world museums,
incredible zoos,
beautiful national parks.
special events, and much more.
These videos are designed to educate,
Inspire.
motivate, and entertain you.
We hope you will enjoy them.
Join the Be Fantastic philosophy.
Please subscribe.
Like and share.